1-3 copies.
1-4 copies.
Alright, let's get up to this
Here
road.
we go.
And we'll stop, pull security on the road, and then we'll get in a proper line to start pushing further west.
Yeah, ArmA AI, definitely not smartest AI. Oh, you... What do you owe me for, Ford? Oh, yeah, when that building got destroyed on us last night. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little rough.
Did you end up wrangling up your mic?
Hey, Ferrum, I got him with me, over.
Alright, roger that.
So this is the hill that they're talking about setting up on right here, which, as you can see, does have great view into the town, but also pretty exposed.
1-1 copies. I got an echelon right. Over.
Roger.
1-3, this is 1-7.
Sim for 1-3.
1-3, 1-7 is currently right behind you. You are to protect me at all costs. Over.
Copy that 1-7. We got your back.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Well, actually, stand by.
I don't think he wants you to have his back. He wants you to have his front.
Alright, let's go ahead and push across west. Straight west, 1-1, get on that.
Of course you don't want to land.
In front of you, so you can get eyes out west and north.
1-1 copies.
Oh, it's going, Screp. They're pretty much just stepping off.
1-1, this is 1-2, over.
Sign it for 1-1, over.
Mid-Baz, you're about 100 meters west of everyone else. We just got moving out and have now.
Roger, we'll hold on this hilltop, get eyes out, over.
You won't be here tonight? What the fuck? Doesn't matter to me, I'm not fucking task force commander, so... Hey, Dova.
I'm hearing there's a BTR bearing 292. Get, I don't know how far out it is, but get one of those assault teams up here.
1-4 copies, moving.
I swear Drum just makes shit up. At, like, no point in time in the 4 years that I've been here have we ever called the missile teams assault teams.
1-2's gonna push up next ridge. We got no sight lines on anything.
Going on today, first platoon is doing their platoon training slash fucking auxiliary operation thing. And then later on this evening, we got Task Force Bravo's operation.
69 meters out to our 295. Don't engage those guys yet. Pull south. Pull south below the defilade over here, 1-1. Do not engage. Let's wait till we get maneuvered into a better position.
1-1 copies, holding fire.
Go ahead and push south and then start pushing west.
Copy, south and west.
Are we gonna be south of Hill 156
That's
on
your other
RPQ
south.
line?
South is down there. Why aren't you moving? Soli. He said south and then west. Why are you not moving?
South, and make it so 1-1 is the furthest north on that defilade.
1-1 starting to push south.
Aren't all teams assault teams? Yeah,
1-2's
kinda.
gonna start pushing west along this defilade.
1-3's pushing west now.
How long it takes for this to kick off, because these guys are gonna fucking crest here and get seen by these guys, probably.
1-4, go ahead and push to the west edge of this ridge line right here, so you can get a closer shot on whatever armor we need to shoot at. Should be a lot closer to that BTR now.
One two has eyes on 2 squads.
Don't fucking engage them.
300 meters, bearing 300.
Roger, let's get in a line along this ridge line.
1-3, or 1-3, 1-1 got like left way the fuck
Ready to
behind
shoot.
there.
1-2's ready to engage.
1-1 still fucking back here behind 1-3 and 1-2. Over.
Break. 1-3, you are crossing their sight lines.
1-1, you need to go north. You need to be on the fucking. I want it 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. Along the ridge line.
Here we go.
1-1 copy, shifting to RP2.
1-3, this is 1-2. You got guys on the ridge line north of you about 400 meters. They just crossed west.
1-3 copies.
This is 1-4, I got a squad north bearing 345.
Hey, right on, sniper.
Break. 1-3, hold your fire north. We're going to be crossing in front of you.
One 3 copies. Fire.
Where's my goddamn? There it is. Oh, these guys are gonna be fucking right on top of them.
I got. This is 1-7. We got multiple infantry contacts to our south-southwest.
1-3 copies. 1-1's engaging.
1-3, this is 1-4, I'm taking some of my guys heading down south to help you.
What did we just shoot AT at?
It was a shot on a BTR behind the rock wall.
Why are you not firing?
A shot behind a BTR to Rockwell where? There's a BTR from the almost straight west from the middle of our line.
1-1 copies. We're pushing north of 1-2 to get online. See if we can get eyes on over.
The BTR is right on
Stop
yellow smoke,
fucking
straight
moving.
out west, but I'm more worried about that autocannon.
Break. 1-4, this is 1-2 over.
Go for 1-4.
Second BTR, bearing 318, approximate 400 meters, over.
Fine, I'll just take your fuel away.
1-4 copies, second BTR.
What's the range on those BTRs?
Second one is approximate 400, I haven't gotten range yet. Correction, 700.
I will not suppress.
All right, get situated on this ridge line. Hold it down until we get those armor pieces destroyed.
Fucking dumbasses, man.
1-1 copies. We got eyes on this BTR 308, 600 meters over. Send it.
Make sure you are not skylining on this ridge towards.
Why will this son of a bitch not suppress?
This is 1-6 on 110. What happened to that BMP? Did it get disabled or taken out?
Fuck no, it didn't.
We're unknown at this time. We have to take a shot at it.
1-4, I told you to maneuver on it. What's going on with it? It's shooting at us again. And what's going on with it? You need to find it and take it out so we can push out of this mortar fire ASAP.
1-4 copies.
Mortars were landing near you. Adjust.
1-2 is displacing south. We can't go west and we can't go east.
Fucking annoying that the suppressed fire module won't work on him.
Does anyone see that BMP that's shooting at us? I got
1-4
eyes
has
on it
eyes
on
on
my
it.
position. 1-4, move to my position if you don't see it.
1-4 is taking a shot momentarily.
Good hit, catastrophic. Let's get smoke pop. Use our grenadiers pop smoke to the west and the north and start fucking advancing across the fucking field so we can get out of this mortar fire.
1-1 copies.
1-2, 1-3, 1-4. Do you guys copy Cap's order?
1-3 copies. 1-2 copies.
Come on, guys. Keep up that fucking communication.
Disregard the smoke. Fucking push west. Pop the smoke as you're moving. 1-4, get it the fuck off that hilltop. Did anyone get hit from that?
We have 3 men down on this hilltop.
Pick up
4 copies.
Come on, reload.
Force pulling south.
Right. 1-2's taking contact from a Zeus.
1-3, there's Bravo.
Sorry, guys, I forgot to mute the sound there.
This 1-1, be advised, got a gun truck out here to 300, 300 meters from Rapazo.
Let's go. You guys need to get fucking shots on that Zeus cannon and shoot at it.
1-4 is currently Swiss cheese. We're getting 2 of them up. They got hit by IDF.
1-2 and 1-3 are pushing in south behind the wall of smoke. We'll try to maneuver on the ZSU.
It's 2 guys in the back of a truck. You don't need to maneuver on it. You need to shoot it.
We have no eyes on it from our position.
Roger.
Oh yeah, I took the fuel out of it.
It just fucked off to the north. As soon as you guys get guys fucking down below defilade from where that IDF was hitting, break.
Okay, yeah, they're all dead.
This 1-3 just contacted gun truck to our direct north. Gunner, driver down. Over.
Solid copy, 1-3.
Why aren't you moving?
1-3,
Move,
are you
goddammit
able to deal
you.
with that threat?
A-firm, gun truck is dead.
Roger that. 1-4, are you on net?
1-4 is on net.
Roger that. When you
God
got
damn it,
your-
I hit
when
drum
you're
with
able to
mortars,
fucking
didn't I?
move, I need you punching straight up the middle, okay?
Yep, of
4
course.
copies. Looks like we just got our last man up. We're heading up now.
Roger that. I'm going to secure.
You guys are all
1 second.
witnesses. That was not intentional in any way, shape, or form.
1-3, this is 1-2. We're gonna push to the far left west lane to your left. Over.
Solid
1-3. 1-3 copies. Follow this line.
This is 1-1, we got a BTR 250, 200 meters from our position right now.
We're just trying to catch up as fast as possible. Engage that BTR.
1-3.
Stand for 1-2.
1-2, this is 1-3. Let us know when you're ready to swing the door open. All these guys will follow in. Over.
1-2 copies. We gotta push west.
Yeah, pretty much, Matt.
And then we'll swing it over.
3 copies. Moving to the hitch. Over. 1-3 out.
This is where you need a couple of Zeus operators.
Alright, radios, we're getting a little quiet, guys. Come on, keep that shit up. We're working on 1-6 right now.
1-1's trying to maneuver on this BTR out here to the north.
Roger that, 1-1. If you need 1-4's assistance, just, give them a call.
1-4 is finally here.
Uh, 1-3, 1-2, status report.
1-2 is in the far west lane. We are currently clearing buildings.
1-3 is also clearing buildings. We're just to the east of 1-2.
Alright, roger that. 1-1, just be careful, you're out there on your own, so we're gonna try to close that gap a little bit.
Yeah, roger that. Get engaged from a BTR from my north this time.
1-2, this is 1-4. I got my guys. That's
1-2 copies. 1-7, this is 1-2. Interrogative, are we clearing everything or just what we take contact from?
What you take contact from?
1-2 copies.
I say again, don't take
We killed like 4 guys in a building on the edge of town, but only 2 buildings were occupied.
understands. We just started taking fire, pushing the fire, and we've been getting hit by this BTR on the north side, trying to engage it. Time now.
You need... Roger.
The BTR is like kind of danger close. I'm trying to get my teams maneuvered on it. If we turn and run, it's going to shoot us in the ass over.
Alright. Give him one last little scare with mortars here.
Where are you sending your traffic to?
Anyone in one, just be advised, my mic is gone this time over.
Here, bring myself in a little bit closer here.
1-1, 1-2, or excuse me, 1-2, 1-3, and 1-4. I'm hearing a lot of shooting and no communication over here.
Alright. Now...
1-2 is pushing north. We're finding idle contacts, but nothing significant.
1-2, this is 1-3.
Send it.
We're taking in contact from a single shooter to our close west. Not sure where exactly he is, though. Over.
1-2 copies. We're going to push north to your west side and try and find him over.
1-4 setting up on the roof of the building.
1-3 copies.
directly ahead of us.
Havoc 1-1-1 is taking heavy contact to their west. Does anybody have eyes from 1-2 or 1-3 to their
They have not
north?
moved yet out of there.
We still have no eyes out of town north. We're about to get some over.
Alright, roger that.
1-3 sitting on phase line 1. Finishing clearing. Over.
This is
Break.
1-6. I'm
IDF.
hearing those mortars fire
IDF
west-northwest of my current position. I know there's IDF, that's what I'm saying. Listen to me on the radio.
Drum
Copy
says,
that.
fuck your
You're on this
break.
left flank. I say
Hey,
again,
Kingpin.
who's over here on this left flank?
1-2 is on that flank. Over.
One, two, get back in your fucking lane. 1-3, stay on that left flank and respond to me on the radio.
Copy that.
You got 3 squads on top of each other right here. That is not fucking needed right now. Continue
Oh,
clearing
come
your
on, you
lanes towards
dumbass.
Baseline 1. 1-3, you are the squad that is on the left flank. You need to push towards that mortar fire and eliminate it.
Copy that. 1-3's move.
Looks like we got a 1-3 as they move in.
1-4 copy.
1-3, this is 1-2.
Simper 1-3.
Got a report of you're all moving around to your southwest. Be aware for flanking enemies. Over.
1-3 copies. Standing by.
That might be that Zeus gun truck, so watch out for that.
And
Nope,
silence.
it's not. I just had eyes on it. It's trying to maneuver around to our west-southwest. So let's do this. Break. 1-3, I want you to maneuver west-southwest on those fucking enemy trucks trying to push up on our asses. 1-2, I want you to adjust and push on the billow over here.
Jesus Christ, how the fuck do you miss him?
We got a guy to our left.
1-3 copies.
Who's shooting? What are you shooting at?
Stand by.
Move on that. Contacts bearing 169 around this wall. I'm hit, but I'm moving.
Be advised, we got contacts bearing 169er, unknown distance from our position. Over. This is 1-3.
1-4 got contact. 200 meters direct west.
I'm bandaging myself.
Roger.
Alright, good to go.
Yeah, they're clearing most of stuff. There's a few guys that they missed, but it's not a huge deal because they weren't told to clear every single building.
Online on the western end of the formation now. Over.
Alpha can stand it. Yeah, just make sure that you get on that left side, and 1-1 is currently holding to allow you guys to pivot.
Copy that. Break. Be advised. One time Sergeant Cole requesting reinforcements. Over.
Roger that. Sergeant Cole requesting reinforcement.
Let's see who is Cole with. Why is he not?
1-4 still holding overwatch on a 3-story, pointing out west.
That's because I didn't have him added to Zeus. There he is. Where's 1-3? There.
1-4, we got sporadic gunfire to our southeast in the compound we just cleared.
One 7 is a 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7 is a 1-3. Be advised, we found the ZSU truck. Requesting permission to set dat line. Over.
Roger that 1-3. Do that shit Ricky Tick, because we still need you guys to get up online.
1-3 copies. Ricky Tech. Over.
Oh, come on, don't be an asshole.
Are you currently online?
What is Perrin doing?
1-2 is currently clearing the villa.
He must have went AFK.
Break.
Roger, I see it. I got you. I visual on you.
One 7 is a 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7 is 1-3. Be advised, demo set on ZSU.
Oh, come on.
Working on map time now.
Of course.
Roger that. Let the other squads know.
I didn't notice the truck was fucked up. Perrin's still in the AO. He's not getting a fucking TP. Is that from Shaw?
1-4, this is 1-2, over.
Go for 1-4.
Roof of this villa provides pretty good sight lines if you want to post up, over.
1-4 copies, we're just getting out now.
1-7 is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7 is 1-3. Demo is set. We are moving back up online with 1-2. Over.
Alright, roger that. Looks like we're about ready to get cracking.
So 1-6, you need
Copy.
to hold on that demo until 1-4 is off the rooftop of the villa.
1-3 copies.
1-4, that means you need to let them know when you're pushing off the rooftop of the villa.
1-4 copies. We got a couple stragglers behind, almost out.
One-2 has eyes on troop transports bearing 251 inbound, over.
1-4 should be cleared of debt.
There's still people on this villa rooftop. You're not dead.
1-3 copies. Holding debt.
This is 1-7. I'm Oscar Mike to your location.
1-2 copies, over. This is 1-6. I got a, sounds like tracked vehicle somewhere to the northwest of the villa.
This is 1-1. We got audible on it. We're trying to get eyes on it, over.
This fucking villa rooftop has beautiful sight lines out in every direction.
Yeah, 1-1 copies. We're on the rooftops right now.
I'm talking to 1-4.
1-4 copies, pulling back to the villa rooftop.
Track vehicle.
Okay, I'm gonna delete that one because it's all fucked up anyways.
We're getting ready to prep a shot on it.
In what direction?
322.
1-2 is engaging.
Oh, alrighty. It didn't even get to shoot. Come on, you dumb fuck.
Alright, let's push. Disregard. What are you guys shooting at?
They don't have any tanks.
1-3, we've got contacts southwest of the field.
1-1 over.
Go for 1-7.
Interrogative, you want to maintain the locked position out here to the northeast or consolidate closer to the friendlies over?
Looks like we're about to be online with each other as soon as this fucking contact
Break. 1-2 is pinned down by BNCR bearing 300, 150 meters over.
Stop popping up where the fucking thing is already engaging.
Or you got eyes on that?
Negative. I'm extreme. Or middle level 1. Might detachment might have eyes. Go for 1-4.
1-4, this is 1-3. Be advised, I've placed markers on the estimated position of BTR, over.
1-4 copies.
1-3 out.
All right, that was a good shot.
Shit, 1-4.
Step on 1-3.
Go for 1-4.
1-4, this is 1-3. We're taking more infantry contacts to our southwest, over.
Infantry contacts to the southwest. Roger.
1-3 out.
1-1, this is 1-7.
This is 1-1, send it over.
1-1, I need you wheeling around to the north of fucking 1-3. Looks like we're taking most of our contacts to the west. We're gonna form the platoon line north to south.
Roger, wheel
Fuck
around.
is Hawkins out here on her own?
3 south of 1-2 over.
North of 1-2.
Roger, wheel around north of 1-2 over.
Come on, you fucking useless AI. Jesus Christ.
This is 1-6. Did we ever find those mortars?
Negative 1-6.
Did I forget to put... No, there they are.
1-1, this is 1-2.
This is 1-1, send it over.
We've got you covered to push up to that compound. We were taking shots from there, over.
Yeah, roger that. We're pushing north to assault these compounds. We're taking fire from them, over.
Bunch of copies out.
Ooh, whatever that was a nice shot.
Moving on to your position from your northwest, over.
1-2 copies. We are getting our cover, over.
Fucking AI is so useless.
Let's go 1-4. You got eyes on those guys from this rooftop at about 345.
1-4 copies.
I want that machine gun working on them.
This is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7 is 1-3, requesting 1x reinforcements for Sergeant Masters, over.
That's a solid copy. 1x reinforcement, Sergeant Masters.
1-3 out.
Alright, let me do this.
This is 1-2.
I even fucking see.
Send it. Requesting tech insert for 1x Specialist Mitchell, over.
Roger. All stations net start pushing north towards phase line 2. Let's get back in line.
Masters isn't even back in the fucking server yet.
1-2 is holding on phase line 2 at this time, over.
Did anyone ever see those mortars?
Break. I got a gas east, short of this villa. Gas is gone.
Does that mean it left or does that mean it's destroyed?
Sorry, gas, driver, and gunner killed.
Roger, let's push out of here and start moving north.
1-7, this is 1-3.
Go for 1-7.
1-7 is 1-3, be advised we are moving north on line with the rest of the platoon. Break, our mic has also succumbed to significant gear issues, over.
Roger that. Looks like 1-2 is also currently moving to your east, so you guys are almost on line with 1-1.
Solid copy, 1-3 out.
This is 1-6. Is there a reason you guys are only talking to 1-7?
Yeah, they're gonna be shit out of luck on Masters. He is not in the fucking player list.
1-3, giving status updates to platoon sergeant, over.
Roger, out.
1-1, this is 1-2, we just pushed to your left. You're ready to move over.
Yeah, Roger, got eyes on. We're pushing north. Heading over.
Copy out.
1-4, when...
Two's halting at the next phase line. 1-2, this is 1-3. Send it. We're taking up a position to your west in this palm tree grove, over. Taking long range fire. Squad sized element 181 near the big compound with the mansion, over.
Havoc 1, this is 1-4. We got a fire team size element behind us from the south.
Fuck it, we'll send another BMP
1-1's holding
to
on
hell
the
with
phase
it.
line, over. 1-4, you need to turn around and shoot these guys in the south.
1-4's working.
1-2's pushing south.
Am I hearing another tracked vehicle?
A-firm 1-3 is in contact with gun truck to its northwest, over.
I'm not worried about the gun truck. You guys need to take care of the gun truck. I'm worried about what sounds like a BMP somewhere coming in from our southwest. 1-4, you need to maneuver guys on one of the tracked vehicles.
Copy. My assault team is good eyes on.
This is 1-1, we're getting engaged by that BMP.
1-3 is getting engaged as well.
Goddamn gun is down.
1-1.
1-4 took a shot on it. It seems to be still active.
No, it's not, unfortunately.
I'm hearing dismounts called up.
Be advised, 1-3 is in contacts close to our northeast.
This is 1-1, be advised we are engaging contacts to our direct north, a couple hundred meters.
1-2, this is 1-3.
Send it.
1-2, this is 1-3. We have no mic. Requesting medical assistance. Over.
1-2's pushing your positive this time. Over.
Copy that.
Come on. You're our hero. Holy shit, the AI was actually leaning there. I never see them lean.
1311 over.
Simple 1-3.
Be advised, there's a compound between you and I. It's closer to you.
Yeah, he didn't.
1-3
He
copies. We'll push
didn't
it
win
and
it
clear.
for us.
Take a mic out.
Well, this is 1-4. We keep getting sporadic contacts from our south. They keep creeping up on us. Over.
Roger. 1-3, go ahead and pop that Zeus truck from earlier. Break. Let's keep pushing north. If there are guys still pushing up on us from their south, they'll have to fucking maneuver from their position towards us. If we decide we need to come back south to clear something else out, we'll do that after we get to our northern phase line.
One 4 copies.
This is 1-1. We're taking contact squad size element from our east. Danger close. Over.
Is that the BMP that got disabled?
That's what I'm calling.
Well, this guy
The
over.
one sitting right on.
Break. Controlled at 5 Sierra. Over.
Who disabled the BMP on the road a minute ago?
1-1 did not shoot at a BMP.
1-4. The assault team did. I don't have eyes personally.
Roger that 1-4. Yeah, it looks like it's. I see there's dead bodies around it, so that's probably it. Oh, no, I think it was hit again.
1-2's got squad-sized element on hilltop, bearing 175, 150 meters.
Oh, I fucking hate that bug, dude.
1-2, this is
God,
1-3.
that is so fucking annoying.
Except for 1-2.
1-2, this is 1-3. Be advised, we've also got infantry contacts to our 220 on a ridge. Break. We're also engaging BMP with AT currently.
Hey, looks
Over.
like somebody is
Copy.
back
Watch
in.
your
Who's
fire.
that?
I've got
Private
guys
Mac?
pushing on those contacts right now.
Copy.
Who's he supposed to be with? Heck is that? 1-3. He geared up?
He did.
Looks like it. There, do that there. Helps if I don't push right past it because I'm an idiot.
1-2's pushing on contacts. Can you cover us, 1-3?
1-3 copies. We're setting cover for you.
One three, what's the status on popping that Zeus truck?
1-3, haven't sent that yet. I'm sending it down now. Over.
What?
Or haven't pushed that. Over.
Roger, blow it up.
1311 over.
One 6, this is 1-3.
Send it.
1-6, this is 1-3. Be advised, we have pressed the button, but it is not working on that. Over.
Roger, maneuver back to my position. Send that team leader as battle buddy to my position.
1-3 copies.
Christ.
Which detonator are you using?
Congratulations, Masters, on not having the
Finding that
correct
out now.
fucking mods.
Roger, I understand we are pushing north. If they want to pursue us, they can.
This is 1-1. We're in contact to the northeast, 100 meters, squad size element over.
Come on, little buddy. Get up there. Get in the fight. You can do it.
1, this is 1-2, over.
This is 1, send it.
Should we put demolitions on that BMP to our west? The gun is still active, but it appears to have already been hit, over.
Yeah, go ahead and demo it. We've got the demo. Don't fucking worry about wasting it.
What are you two idiots doing? Get in there.
1-2 copies.
Go die.
This is 1-3, be advised, we've also set demo on a gas currently on our palace, over.
Roger, don't worry about the gas, little shit like that. Any, like, mortars, bigger fix, bigger armor fix, in place position, stuff like that is what we're going to set demo on. Who is pushing out currently to the west?
Where in the fuck are you going, Munson?
We're pushing to the BMP to demo it. Still taking
Ah. Completely by himself.
Do you need assistance, 1-2?
Negative. Squad just got eliminated. We're gonna demo that armor piece to make sure they don't get to it, and then pull back.
Roger that.
I didn't realize how far out that fucking BMP was. You're close to it now, go ahead and demo it, but from now on, if we need to blow something like that up, ask the Mall's team to do it.
Copy that. We are about.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you two? Oh, please have them set off the demo and kill some of these guys. That'd be fucking great.
1, this is 1-2, over.
This is 1, send traffic.
Demolitions 10-15, over.
Roger, break. 1-2, what's the status on getting that team leader over here to pop that demo?
5 seconds till boom, over. One is 1-1,
I
over.
don't really want to send any more BTRs.
1-3, this is 1-6. I say again, how long until that team leader's over here to pop that demo?
Why the fuck if you all stop
team
moving?
leaders are on
Get
their
the fuck
way
up.
to you currently, over.
Roger, break. 1-1, send traffic.
Interrogative. What do you want our movement orders from here? We're a little spread out from the rest of the platoon at this time, over. Also be advised, we are still taking contacts out here on this northeastern flank, over.
The fuck? I tell you to move.
One 6, this is 1-3.
This is 1-6, send traffic.
Kind of
1-6,
waiting
this is
for them to
1B.
get set
My
up
team
in
leader
a
should be direct east of your
somewhat
boss, about
defensive
50 meters.
position so I can
Roger, they just need to
just
blow
send
that
shit
shit
from
up.
one
As soon as they blow
direction.
it up, they need to reconnect with you.
Copy.
Like whoever has the clacker that was attached to that thing.
Copy that, we're trying it now.
Fuck it. We'll use another BTR. They got tons of what you call it? RPGs and shit laying around.
No, you're misunderstanding. I'm not telling you to put more demo on it. I'm telling you to have whoever has the fucking clacker, now that they're in range of it, pop it.
Copy that. I think they're having issues getting it to pop.
and push north to phase line 3 and get online.
One, two, is that you in contact?
1-2 is still moving to our east. I think it's 1-4 engaging something, over.
1-4 is engaging to the west, fire team size element.
Roger that. Make sure we send up those contact reports as soon as you can.
Searching.
Havoc.
I've just seen you out there.
BTR 288.
Assholes. Look that. I'm running.
Right. 1-2, I want you staying in that compound where you are, getting eyes north and west. Break. 1-3, I want you pushing just south of me and 1-4's position and getting eyes out west and south, over.
1-3 copies, pushing south flank, over.
1-2 copies.
Need to clean up some of these fucking bodies.
1-4 is still engaging, dismounts near the VTR.
All stations interrogative. I got a team of guys running around way the hell north of the platoon.
Hey, firm, I'm one of those 4, and I'm looking for who the fuck is in front of me, so I'm trying to catch them.
Yeah, I think that's part of 1-3. We're pulling them back now, over.
Yep, roger that. I'll walk them back in.
Tango Mike.
Yeah, I don't really have anywhere good out here to spawn guys in. Just too fucking open. Maybe right here? And we'll get a couple of AZs rolling down the road here. But first, swap this guy over. Damn, their net went completely fucking dead.
Southwest of my position, my and 1-4's position.
This is 1-1, I got a team pushing to the south side through those reeds, over.
1-3 is setting base fire, getting ready to move on to now.
Over.
No, they just fucking weren't talking there for a minute.
1-2, this is 1-3. Looks like we're disregard. That's not enemy. Over.
Copy. 1-3, you got enemies.
Who is this
north
way
of
back
you,
here on
about
their own?
300 meters, over.
You have one fire
Got
team
another
like
gas,
way out
west,
there by
gas
themselves.
straight west from 1-4's position.
Why are you not
I cannot
moving?
see the gunner's position from where I am. Be advised, I saw a 240 dumping rounds into that about 20 seconds ago, over.
The fuck?
Be advised, GAZ driver and gunner are
Why
down
won't you
tonight.
move? Okay, fuck me, I guess.
614, enemies to the south. Immediate threat has been dealt with. Don't know if there's stragglers to the further south.
It looks like guys up there.
Another GAZ
Yep.
west, 264. 600 meters.
1-4's engaging.
Have I mentioned how much I hate that fucking bug? It's just, it's the GAZ's fucking, if you're in the AGS
1-3.
and you get shot at, it automatically dismounts you.
1-4, this is 1-3. I've got eyes on a BMP sitting 277 from my paws, about 400 meters. Over.
It's disabled.
Copy.
Isn't that the one they came out here to put fucking dead on? Or was that... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one they put dead on.
1-3, you're way further out than I wanted you to be. What are you doing over there?
Copy that. We'll push back. We're moving with contacts. Over.
Roger. If you're still pursuing contacts, continue pursuing them, but once you're done, move back online.
Copy that. Contacts are done. Over.
Roger. Out.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't detonate, but it was his squad, I'm pretty sure, that fucking went out there.
1-2 has audible on shots to the northwest of 10-300. No eyes. There's a single shooter. He's down at this time. 1-2 copies out.
Alright, so that's it. I've sent plenty enough shit at him. The AI seemed especially retarded today. So we'll see what he wants to do, if he wants to fucking try and exfil somehow, or if he just tells them all to disconnect or what. I'm assuming that was a Hunt IR I just heard go off.
This is 1-6. Did someone just shoot a Hunt IR? Nope, nope, apparently not.
Negative. This is 1-3. We sent a HEDP at the BTR to our 300. Standby range. 437.
Yeah.
Range over.
BTR has been disabled for a little while now.
40 millimeter range.
Copy. 1-3 out. Havoc 1, this is 1-3, requesting permission to set det on gas. Over. Correction, blow det on gas.
Yeah, if it's set already, go ahead and pop it.
Copy that. Det in 15-0. Over.
Roger, over.
1-3 out.
They're in a really weird fucking formation here.
Control det, control det, control det.
Yeah, it is kind of a fucked up... Well, actually, it's kind of a Y,
Go for 1-4.
sort of.
1-4, this is 1-3. Be advised, we've got great eyes from our paws To the all directions to our west, however.
All directions to your west. That's one direction.
1-4 copies. We got some good eyes where we are right now, too.
Copy that. 1-3 out.
Alright, Drum, what are you wanting to do here?
Alright, this
Be
is
it.
Havoc 1. Be advised, our mission in this area is complete. We're gonna sit here online and wait for fucking engineers to move in and blow all the rest of this shit up and take care of whatever we fucking left behind us. So we are mission complete, mission complete, mission complete.
Alright, there we go, guys. Mission complete. So, they're going to be disconnecting. And, yeah, give me just a minute here to get into the debrief. And I'll be right back. All right.
All right, Cap. Looks
Back
like we
for
got
the
everybody up
debrief.
here from the war room.
Actually, still got to get my fill-in
All right,
spot
I'm gonna
figured
go
out for
first
tonight.
because Sergeant Heckman is way nicer than I am. At least his tone of voice is way nicer than mine is. So,
Where
actually,
do
let's
I
talk
wanna
about
fill
some
in
things
tonight?
first before I go over my list of stuff. Did you guys notice a difference in how you operated tonight versus how you've been operating?
A-firm, Cap.
A-firm.
A-firm, Cap.
A-firm.
All right, squad leaders specifically, like what kind of differences?
We weren't really being told to go many places.
All right.
Felt like decisions were left up to us
You're
for the
so
most
ugly
part,
you could be
with
a
you
modern
directing
art
what direction we need to
masterpiece.
get going on.
Hey, 303rd, thank you for
Thanks,
the
right now, sure.
200 bits. Appreciate it, bud.
All right, that's good. That's majority what I wanted to hear. So I'll start going over my notes. First thing, BMP left up, so we couldn't push off out and out of mortars. 1-4, I specifically told you to hunt down that BMP, and what happened? Because I told you to hunt down the BMP, it stopped shooting, but you didn't actually destroy it. That was your task. And then about
It
5
shouldn't
minutes
have
later,
stopped
they
shooting,
started
though. That
dropping
was the
mortars on
downside.
us. And as soon as we started trying to push out of the mortars, the BMP started shooting at us. So that failure to hunt down and destroy that BMP caused several mortar strikes on our position that we couldn't move out of, or at least that we couldn't maneuver in the direction that I wanted to maneuver.
Roger, Cap. My two Maz teams were shooting at two BTRs on the left and right flanks instead of going for the BMP. That was my bad. I called out the BTRs before the BMP, so they were already mindset on one thing. So my fault.
All right, you need to be able to prioritize those armor pieces. BTRs, especially the BTRs that we're fighting against, are very minimal threat compared to a BMP in a dug-in position with an autocannon facing straight towards us. So especially when I call to you to hunt down and destroy a specific target, that needs to become your priority, because I'm not going to be telling you what targets to hunt unless it needs to be shot down, because that BMP, like I said, it was completely preventing us from moving across that open field.
That was the idea.
Roger, Cap.
And that resulted in a mass cas.
All right, guys. Actually, I will be right back because I got pissed real quick.
Casualties up on the hilltop, and it resulted in me taking almost a direct hit from a mortar because I was trying to sit back. Well, that was the Zeus. So that's the next thing. That Zeus gun that was shooting at us, and this is one of the big problems we're having in the unit right now.
that Zeus gun was shooting at us. We had the entire platoon facing towards it, and almost no one was shooting at it. I ended up having to be the one to try and shoot the gunners off of it, and then maneuver to try and get out of the mortar fire. And I took just too long to be able to do that, because I think there was one other person trying to shoot at those Zeus gunners other than me. And that sort of non-reaction to being shot at, and you guys have to, as soon as you guys heard that ridiculous cannon firing, it should have been figure out where that's coming from. And it's real easy to find because it's super loud and every round is a fucking explosive tracer. So, and it's just two guys in the back of a truck. You could have taken it out with one rifleman.
Holy
so
Jesus.
You guys have got to be paying attention to stuff like that. You cannot say, oh, we were told to push across this field, so we're just not even going to pay attention to it while we're moving. Does that make sense to you guys?
Different Cap.
That's for the squad leaders primarily, but it's for everyone overall. So prioritizing targets, that's a big thing. The BMP first, the autocannon anyone, or the Zeus cannon anyone could have taken out. But no one was looking. No one started looking at it to be like, oh, look, it's just two guys on the back of a truck, and shoot at it. Waiting to push blood. How long does it take to push blood? Like 20 seconds?
Sir, I think the whole action takes like 5 seconds or something.
It's way longer than 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 20. And you gotta. So what's the medical SOP for pushing blood on a critically wounded person when they're in that last few seconds before death? If they're low on blood,
hey,
does that
Gig,
mean
thank you for that 40 spot. Greatly appreciated, bro.
Someone who's lost a lot of blood, sir, if you push epi, there's a chance that they can come up and then go back down. So we usually wait for them to get out of the lost a lot of blood state.
Gameplay mechanic wise speaking, if you push epi and they wake up and go back down, it completely resets their bleed out timer, as opposed to waiting that extra 20 seconds to push blood.
I have no idea what they're talking about, so I'm lost
like
here.
I said, is that medical SOP to do blood before epi?
AFIR, sir, I believe so.
I'll talk with Sergeant Redmond about that.
Captain.
Rylander, to answer your question, yes, it is what Ford said there, 2000 Eastern.
The time to push blood was shortened to around 5 seconds. It was a couple of updates ago. But yes, it is medical SOP that we have to push blood before administering the medications to revive someone. Under our medical training, it says that people will die if you administer the morphine and epinephrine before giving them blood. But in my experience, that's not how it works. You can
That doesn't
revive
happen
someone.
anymore. That's an old.
Yes.
That's old.
But that's still the SOP that we operate under as medics.
Okay.
West Coast, yeah. So like Ford
Sergeant
said, there
Heckman,
would be
you said from your
fucking
perspective, it looked
1700.
like, okay, we need to talk about
Pacific.
phase lines. But you said from your perspective, it looked like 1-1 needed to push past the phase line to engage targets.
AFIR. They were
Right.
clearing the specific buildings.
Once that stuff was done, why did you guys not push back to the phase line?
Which phase line, Captain? 3?
1-1. As soon as you got to phase line 1, you pushed north of it to chase down a BTR. As soon as you shot the BTR, it just looked like you lingered out there for a long time. And never pushed back to the phase line.
Negative, Captain. We were continuing to take small arms fire from that direction. By the time the fire stopped, the rest of the squads had kind of pushed up online with us, so that's why we never pushed backwards.
All right. I know that the directive is, if you're taking contact, make sure you're pursuing it and getting it down, but those phase lines are important for the integrity of the platoon staying together. So, you know, if it's scattered shots and you can deal with it from the front, you know, that move to the contact and take it out is more for when the contact is on your flank and you're going to be putting your ass to it. When it's across a field in the next phase line up, then that's sort of what the phase line's for. It's to set up that defensive line and engage those contacts across to the next phase line. But, you know, like I said, more to keep the integrity of the platoon in line, because you guys were pushed up almost to phase line 2 while 111 or while 1213 and 14 were trying to clear out the main portion of Duraz. So I was sitting there having to, you know, try to keep an eye on you, and well, I had the platoon sergeant keeping an eye on you guys. But we need to make sure that if we're pushing past the phase line for any reason, that we push back to the phase line as soon as possible. The next thing on phase lines is 1-4 was up on the villa roof, and I told everyone to push to phase line 2, and instead everyone pushed to phase line 3. Can you guys explain that?
I think they got a little lost.
All right. What about the period where I said which squad is on the left flank over here, and I had to ask 4 times? Was 1-3 tonight 2IC?
Yes, sir. I was 1-3's
Okay.
squad leader
Well,
tonight.
it's trial by fire. You need to be paying attention to comms. You know, when I'm asking which squad is on the left flank, that's your squad. It's important because that means I'm about to try to give you a tasking. And I had to ask like 4 times, and finally 1-2 said we're on the left flank. 1-2, you were not on the left flank. It was 1-3 and 1-4 on that left flank up there. And it's because we heard those mortars firing and we had to move on the mortars. And then we saw the villa was occupied. We had to move on the villa,
Ford doesn't have
and
a
then we
choice about
saw
being in
that
California.
those enemy trucks were pushing down to our south and dropping guys off when we had to push on those. So, you know, I had to give all those orders rapidly one after another. And, you know, you guys paying attention to where you are and the orders that I'm giving, very, very, very important. It's that total situational awareness.
Copy that, sir.
Comms between the squads were very light. Like they were not horrible, but they definitely could have been better. Especially when I did get hit by that mortar, and 1-7 had to come over the radio and specifically be like, "You guys need to be talking to each other." He should not have had to come over the radio and say that. You know, what you guys are pushing through, you know, especially 1-2 and 1-3 that were pushing through that main section of town, you needed to be communicating with each other a lot more. With 1-4 in the middle, 1-4, you were supposed to, well, I don't know, you know, I wasn't there at the time, but once I did get caught up, I had 2 squads standing on top of each other, and that's not the goal there. Do you guys just not like talking to me on the radio? Why did you guys keep calling 1-7 specifically instead of Havoc 1?
Yes, they don't like you.
Yeah, if I may.
We had always communicated through Sergeant Reynolds.
Okay, well that's not a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. It's not a thing now for sure. Even if it was, you should still be calling Havoc 1, because that's the call sign of both 1-6 and 1-7 and 1 Romeo. You know, any one of those 3 can answer you on the radio, because 1 Romeo will say, "Send your traffic," and then you say to them whatever you want to say to us, and then they'll say, "Hey, this is what they said," and then one of us will get back to you, or Romeo will get back to you with whatever the order is. So make sure you're calling Havoc 1 and not 1-7 or 1-6 specifically, unless it's specific to 1-7 or 1-6. Phase line 2-3 we already went over. Like, make sure that's a problem I saw multiple times tonight is when I was giving specific orders, they weren't being executed. They weren't being executed properly or in a timely manner. You know, 1-4 to destroy the BMP, you guys to move to phase line 2, and instead you moved to phase line 3. I think there were other little, you know, trying to figure out who's on the left flank, other little things. It's situational awareness, and, you know, paying attention to what's, you know, what is being said on the radio. Out. If you initiate a radio call, make sure you're ending the radio call with out. If you initiate the call, you're ending the call. Don't make someone else clear the net. Last thing, and the thing I went over, I think at your guys' last platoon training, was stop saying break, break, break when there's no one talking on the radio. Break. It was for when you are trying to interrupt someone who's in the middle of a broadcast with emergency traffic. Are there any questions on any things I just went over?
Negative, Captain.
Negative, sir.
So Sergeant Reed and Specialist Segura, nothing over for the stuff I just went over?
Negative, sir. I had a comment on just the whole who's on the left flank situation.
Okay.
When pushing up, 1-3 had stopped to engage contacts in the near town, and 1-2 had bounded past them, and we had communicated over platoon that we would just take the left flank since we were already in that position. So that's... And when you called for left flank, I was answering, but you were looking for 1-3, and that led to kind of the squads just piling on the left flank because we both thought you wanted us there.
1-3, I was looking at Blue Force, and 1-3 and 1-4 were on the left flank standing on top of each other, and 1-2 was further to the right. So that means they went past you again at some point, and they were on the left flank again, and that's one of those situational awareness things.
Copy that.
And that's, well, I mean, that's, you guys got to look at those lines as we were going in. You guys were supposed to go in a different manner. 1-3 was supposed to push south across that southern flank and come up on the other side. And it looked like everyone, like you said, you know, just didn't do that appropriately. You know, pushing past them since they were taking your sector was fine, but that's not what was supposed to happen. So try to think about how that happened and how you can make sure that when you do push in to somewhere in a sector you've been given again, that you don't push into the wrong sector. Sergeant Heckman?
Yes, thank you, Cap. I won't go over what Cap says, but all that shit is definitely, you know, stuff that we're gonna iron out. It was our first time out with Platoon HQ and squad leaders together, so there's going to be some growing pains. We're gonna have to figure out how we all work together. So, you know, that is what it is. There are some things though that I saw that were really nice. I was sitting by, I believe, 1-3 at one moment, and they made a call about an enemy armor piece. And I was with 1-3 team lead when he made the call. And then I sat there and I waited. And the amount of time it took for 1-3 squad lead to radio for 1-4 squad lead, not for freaking 1-6 or 1-7, but for actually 1-4 squad lead, was about 3 seconds. I was fucking proud papa at that moment. Like, that's the shit that we want. So we want you guys like talking to each other, eliminate the middleman to get the job done. There were moments, especially in the beginning, where it got a little, you know, hectic and stuff.
Hey, right on, Matt. Hopefully we'll see you later on this evening.
We were on that hillside, you know, getting bombarded and whatnot. But again, that's to be expected. Towards the middle and end of the training, shit was getting a lot better. You guys were talking to each other a lot more. So we really need to keep that up, and that's going to be a focus going forward. 1-1, you guys spread yourself real thin, but I could tell that it was by design. You guys had a large section that you were trying to cover, so I appreciate what you were trying to do when you kept that one team in the middle to hold your squad's responsibility while you pushed out to the east to clear out those compounds, like towards the end there. Like, that's good shit, and that's like something that needs to be relayed to us, because if I didn't see it, it would, by visually speaking, if we look at just our fucking Blue Forest, it looks like you're way out fucking east, not knowing that you do have a team there covering. So good shit on execution, but just make sure you know, we're really letting each other know on the radio, because like I said, you are don't mind that, just my scotch bottles. So but as a squad
Scotch bottles
lead,
plural, you guys driving drink is what he's saying. Or maybe it's me, but I'm gonna blame you guys.
But yeah,
hey, right on, Rylander. Have a good night.
Leads, we assume that your squad is with you, and in that instance, you weren't. You were a little bit separated. So, but good shit on that. Like I said, it's gonna be some growing pains, because we are gonna expect a lot out of you guys. But from what I saw, this is like a great stepping stone. And we're really gonna fucking push the envelope going forward. So yeah, definitely impressed. So I believe that's all I have specifically. I'm sure I'm gonna think of more stuff. I always do, but I'll reach out to you guys specifically in the field. Sergeant Cole, damn pleasure fucking being out there with you, hunting down that fucking gas. Outstanding. So but yeah, that's pretty much all I got, Captain.
All right, boys. We are going to wrap it up there for now. As I said earlier, we'll be back at 2000, just over 2 hours, for Task Force Bravo's operation, where again I'll be filling in somewhere, don't know yet, and hopefully I will see you guys then. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see all of you later.